We live in a crazy world, man. So many things going on right now. And this particular thing caught my attention. I wanted to go ahead and share it with you guys, man. Even pimps aren't safe out here, man. But let me tell you this, man. If you're going to be a criminal or career criminal, man, you need to be smart about it. I want you guys to take a look at this pimp who got arrested, and I think he's convicted, and he's going to serve 35 years if I've got my memory correct. So let's take a look, man. This brother is not Pimp of the Year.
Yeah, Molly and Preston, Bellevue police say this all started out as a routine patrol call where a couple of officers thought something didn't quite look right. That led to prosecutors saying they were able to take down a vicious pimp who was abusing a woman and selling her for sex work while keeping the money for himself.
So trying to tell me leave alone?
On social media,
It's trying to tell me leave money alone.
Cedric Dorsey painted himself as a pimp
Why I'm a pimp.
with money, swagger, and influence.
SCCC 333.
But investigators say his lifestyle was built by forced sex work, as Dorsey trafficked a woman into prostitution in Seattle, Bellevue, Kent, and Las Vegas. It all came undone in 2024 when Bellevue police responded to a domestic violence call involving Dorsey and his victim.
They listened to what that victim was telling them and realized things weren't just adding up for her and what she was saying, and that she was in a very dangerous situation.
Bellevue Police Major Ellen Inman says patrol officers noticed signs of trafficking and called detectives.
When you ask them questions, they're answering repeatedly in these kind of scripted or answers that sound like they're rehearsed. When they served the search warrant on his premise, they recovered $12,000 in cash, along with those 3 firearms, one of which was stolen, and a banned firearm.
King County prosecutors hit Dorsey with charges of human trafficking, promoting prostitution, and unlawful possession of a firearm.
We see very significant violence, strangulation, beatings, assaults.
Prosecutor Brayla McGinnis tried Dorsey's case where his own social media posts were used as evidence, including this one about the 304 oath, where prostitutes promise not to cooperate with police and say they aren't victims.
Real quick, man, let me interject here. Why in the world are you posting? What is this, man? You're already doing something that's illegal, right? What is it with all these people that post things like this? Okay, you a pimp, right? You pimping out women, okay? Guys that are drug dealers, man, wanting to flash all their money and their drugs, right? You got guys out here who, man, they brag about unaliving people. You got guys out here who unalive people, on social media. Man, it's crazy. And let me give you guys a tip, man. If you're going to be a career criminal, for one, stop bragging about it, okay? Stop bragging about it, because you're going to have haters. 2, stop putting it on social media, man. That's ridiculous, okay? 3, whatever you do, stop talking about the money you have. Stop talking about the money, and whatever you do, stop flashing the money, man. That right there, I don't know who is educating these young criminals, but you need to stop it. This right here is horrible. He shouldn't be doing this, man. He shouldn't be taking advantage of these women like that. And these women shouldn't be letting guys like this take advantage of you. Don't do that, man. This is a horrible life.
One of the biggest rules of the game is not to talk to police. It is that idea of selling the dream,
talking to everybody
right?
else.
Saying, I have these nice things. If you come with me, you can have all of this, right? And when you're talking to someone who...
This brother talking to the world on social media, he talking to millions of people, including the police.
Who has had a very rough upbringing or a very troubled life, that's the vulnerability that they exploit.
That's the way I look at social media and the use of different ways that people advertise their criminal activity, is that if you make it available for the Bellevue Police Department, in this case, to access and use as part of our lawful investigation, then that's what we will do.
After being found guilty at trial this spring, Dorsey is now starting a 35-year prison sentence.
Damn.
We were able to take a very dangerous criminal off the street and hold him accountable for his actions.
35 years.
Now, local and state officials have been really trying to get a handle on this issue of illegal sex work. And one of the proposals supported by the King County Prosecuting Attorney's Office was a bill earlier this year in the legislature that would have increased the penalty for those who are buying sex work, the Johns in this case. But that bill did not make it out of committee this year.
Man, 35 years. He's getting 35 years for being a pimp. This brother told on himself. He can't blame anybody. He can't sit up here and say, "Oh man, they tricked on me, man. They tricked. No. You're out here putting it on social media that you are a pimp. You're proud of it, man. And they only found $12,000 on you, man. Come on, man." This brother's flashing money out here, man. Like he's got, like he's worth 7 figures, man. Look, bro, that's embarrassing. It's embarrassing for you to do that. There's a lot of people out here who's clowning you, watching your videos, clowning you for doing that. And then you got the law watching you. And now people clowning you because you an idiot. Now you're getting 35 years. 35 years, bro, for 12 grand. You might as well have been a barista at Starbucks, man. They out there, they over there striking, man. You could have been a barista for that kind of money. Anyway, he is not what pimps used to be, man. Pimps, he the Temu version of pimps, man. That brother is not a good pimp. Anyway,